Hello, my friends. One of the pieces of information that I like to give people or give my friends when I find out that they are in fact pregnant is that you learn pretty quickly. There's a lot of fear mongering going on with regards to pregnancy and giving birth and the first few years of being a parent. And there's no instruction manual that comes with a parent, which is quite interesting considering that in order to keep some pets you need to have a license. To look after some other animals you need to have training. But when it comes to parenting, there's absolutely no training whatsoever. You just go in at the deep end and hopefully you swim. Uh, so what I like to tell my pregnant friends or my first time parents is that if you can do the best for both yourself and for your child, then that's the best that you can expect of yourself. When it comes to people giving advice, many people are going to offer you advice. You'll find in particular other parents will give you advice, and sometimes this is helpful, other times it doesn't make you feel very good at all. So you've just got to remember that they're giving you advice based on what's worked for them with their children, but that may not necessarily work for you and your child. So when it comes to advice that other people are giving you, look at who's actually giving you the piece of advice, and really weigh it up and think about, is this going to be best for you and your child, or is it just something that's really worked well for them? So advice is something that you can say thank you, and then politely disregard if necessary, or give it a go if you think it might work for you. Just remember though that at the end of the day, you're the one who's looking after your child, and you need to look after yourself as well as your child. And if you're doing the absolute best that you feel that you can do for both yourself and your child, then that's all that we can possibly ask for. And you will be the best parent just simply by doing your best. And if you are having a downtime or a rough time, the other thing to remember is that tomorrow is going to be a better day. So just do your best to carry on through whatever it is you're struggling with, get through the day, and tomorrow will be better, and it just gets easier and easier as you go along. It's all a learning game, we're all learning. As long as you are doing the best that you can do, then you are going to be an amazing parent. So don't necessarily listen to all the best advice. Don't always listen to all the horrible things and all the fear mongering that can happen. Chances are it's not going to happen. So there's no point in getting worked up over it. Uh, and listen to the people who really know what they're talking about, the people who have been around many children, midwives and baby nurses, rather than the parents of, say, 1 to 3 children. So obviously that includes myself. I've only got my one child, so the experiences that I'm talking about relate to my one child, who I am very lucky to say is an easy child. I do not have a lot of difficulties with her that I see in a lot of other children. Some of that is thanks to how I believe I'm raising her. Some of it is to the things that I've learnt along the way. Um, but I definitely have avoided listening to some well-intentioned but not so good advice from people who may not necessarily have all the information at their fingertips. And and I am doing the absolute best that I can, and I feel like I am doing all right as a parent. So you will be okay too, and just listen to your heart at all times, because sometimes even if you are listening to someone who does know what they're talking about, if you don't think that what they're saying is applicable or it doesn't ring true in your heart, go out and get a second opinion. They aren't the gospel. They do not know everything. Go and ask someone else's opinion until you get an answer that you trust is something that can help. And remember, tomorrow's going to be an easier day. So that's all I wanted to share with you today, is that take advice as it comes, and that includes mine. And thanks very much for listening. Have a great day. Till next time. Bye.